3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about
whatever
we want. I'll never fill you in on this.
I panicked for a second there. I was like, say it right.
We got new. It's the watermelon sparkling matcha.
How come your lid's different? Oh, because it's not one of these guys.
It's not a Pokemon
Sparkling.
one?
It's
I got
sparkling.
yuzu.
I got yuzu as well.
I love yuzu.
Don't use a you. My favorite one here though is the strawberry. It's the strawberry so cream matcha. It's very good. It has boba. What did you get, Mike?
Ceremonial matcha. I don't know what any of that means, but it's tasty.
Do you feel very ceremonial?
I always do, man.
Oh, that's good.
That's the spirit.
Everything I do has got a real big ceremony to it.
Weddings.
Yeah.
Wedding.
Matrimony. All those words.
Ceremony.
Why do you guys call it ceremonial?
There's two kinds. There's straight up and then there's ceremonial. Ceremonial grade is a higher grade because that's what the royals used to drink. So that's why it's called
Tea ceremony, right? Like where you're like kneeling on the floor. So when you guys have people order the regular one, you guys look at them back?
No, I mean it's just different.
Peasants.
It's not lower quality. It's just tastes different. That's all it is. One is more subtle, and then one is more stronger.
My taste buds are shot because I can't tell the difference. I've even gotten it where it's like
Really?
ceremonial and straight up and then not sweetened as well. I can't tell the difference.
For straight up, I think it tastes better with mixed drinks because it's actually a more bitter, stronger flavor. And then when it comes to ceremonial, it tastes cleaner and it's too subtle to be mixed with regular drinks. Because if you mix it with the ceremonial, that's when you'll know. Because you're like, I could barely taste the matcha, man.
True. It's like alcohol. It's like the crappier the alcohol is, you want to mix
it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the higher tier stuff, you're like, drink it straight.
Well, with Mike, we've been mixing the nice alcohol with making margaritas.
Party
nice all the way
foul.
through.
Party
No.
foul.
It tastes better, I think.
Hey, man.
You could have really like, we've had, though, hopefully we're not ruining a sponsorship opportunity, but the Rocks tequila. Terramana? Yeah, it wasn't that
not
good. It was like super strong and like you wouldn't want to just drink it straight up. Yeah. Maybe it's made for men. No, I drank
Real
it.
man.
They're like real men like him, but then maybe when you drink it, it's like, oh, what kind of bird?
He's like, I've just been giving him sour mix. It's tequila, man.
But then we had the Casamigos, which is George Clooney's brand. And me personally, I'd rather be George Clooney than The Rock. Because
You
tequila.
would be George Clooney instead of The Rock?
Hell yeah.
What? Why?
He was on
Classy.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, but The Rock's a fucking object. Like, he's a rock.
Well, he's not
We
trying
look
to
at him as
fuck
an
him.
No, but the girls want to fuck him.
Oh, I would say more girls would want to fuck George Clooney than The Rock.
So you want more girls to want to fuck you?
Yes.
Wow, that's
But
really
then-
a real revelation.
I'm assuming
I would always want more girls to want to.
I want whoever has the more sensitive dick. Cause what if The Rock?
Emotionally sensitive.
No, like what if The Rock was
There's like
like,
a rock down
The
there?
Rock?
Is that a callous dick?
Yeah, and he's
Fuck
like,
yeah, give me that callous dick.
Yeah, but you don't.
but does he enjoy it?
He doesn't.
I don't give a fuck what he feels.
Then why would you want to be him then?
Yeah.
See, I want to be fucked by him if it's gonna feel good, but I don't want to be him.
So then we go back to him wanting to get the ladies.
But cause
But
it's
what
like,
if George Clooney's dick is too old?
Right?
Because The Rock is working out.
Well, maybe means in the prime.
in this prime? Yeah, both people in prime.
90s George Clooney,
That's different.
not 90s Rock.
No.
He's in his prime now.
He still had his one eyebrow up in the 90s.
Yeah.
Plus, like,
Oh, he's still got that now.
I feel like George Clooney is way more chill with work and everything. Like with The Rock is constantly go. He hustles. He probably doesn't have time to fuck. You know?
That's true. That's true. That's like
He outsources all the fucking.
Huh?
He outsources it. Someone does that for him.
Someone does it. Yeah.
because he could.
Well, he only has times for like Instagram stories where he's drinking.
When you guys drink together, do you guys play spin the bottle?
Spin the bottle.
I'm
I've actually
open-minded.
never played Spin the Ball.
Ever?
Yeah, same. I'm like, I don't think I've ever done.
It's like I've seen it in movies.
Yeah, I've never played Spin the Bottle either, and I always wish people were gonna play.
No, wait, I lied.
Oh, you did play Spin the Bottle?
Recently.
Was it guys and girls?
way to jump teams.
It was like 8 months ago.
Were there females there?
Yeah, it was all females.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All females and just you?
Just you and
Yes.
Nadeem.
Oh! I thought it was just you and you and your roommates.
my god, you're gonna lose no matter what.
I lived with you 8 months ago. Where was this at?
The party that you weren't invited to.
Oh damn.
Pretty much everyone.
No, it was right before we moved.
Brutal.
It was right before.
So every time you guys have girls over, you're like, all right, Nadeem,
we
you know
never
what
had
it's
a party.
Whenever you have girls over, it's like an individual thing. It's like one person has a girl over and they just shutter themselves in the room and
I thought it was like everyone else was like, all right, girls are here. Nadeem, you know what to do, and he goes to his room. You know what to do.
He's like the annoying little brother. Hey, people are coming over. Go to your
ring a
room.
loud bell. You just like shake a can of coins and you're like, get in your room, get in your room.
Ugh, again.
But then when Mike has like a girl that he doesn't really like, he'll have us come out and party with him.
Oh my god.
That's not a thing.
He's like, yo, you have a girl over. Like, well, I don't want to be a third wheel. He's like, come on, man, please.
Come on, be a third wheel. So she'll go home, please.
What made you want to just bring them over? You didn't hang
I'm
out
just
with
joking. I'm
them
just
enough?
joking.
This was a one instance thing. Yeah, I've thankfully not. You meet people online or whatever, a dating app, and
You don't go, okay, I'm done.
you like, all right, go home. Nah, you feel bad. Like you meet somebody and there's always that like.
Joe's like, I don't have that problem.
Done.
I can't relate, bro.
He's like, I don't know, man. It's like.
I think it's different instances because like she was super cool where like it's not weird to bring her around your friends and she just gets along. Where it's like sometimes if you bring a girl like you don't want her to meet your friends.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. It's like you meet somebody.
I was trying to save it and be like she was super cool with everyone. So
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. So it was just kind of like, all right, I'm not gonna prolong this and be like, all right, I might as well just pretend like I'm into this, and then it just ends up more complicated or hurtful for the other person. So you're just kind of like, I'm gonna chill and after a reasonable amount of time, be like, all right, this has been fun, but like time to go home. But it was like, how do you do that?
How do I swipe you
How do
home?
you do that delicately?
Yeah, so my brother says his boss does this to him every time he goes over to his boss's house, and he goes, man, look at the time. If this wasn't my house, I'd be going home.
Shit. That's really forward. Holy shit.
I could use the I had work to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now you just blew it. You can't say that anymore.
now I feel like you could just be like
You gotta stay on your toes.
What, Mom?
I'm positive.
I'm positive.
I didn't know my way out, and I found the way. I found it. I was like, all right, I got.
So it's not normal to, after you come, you go, I finish, and then you walk out.
This was
Of your own
we didn't even
place?
hook
Is
up. We didn't even hook up. It was just kind of like I'm not even interested.
Yes, so what do you do in that situation?
That's what I mean. Like afterwards,
I finish.
you come out of the bathroom, you're like, well,
That's how we.
I've got clarity now, and I'm sorry to bring you here, but no.
Yeah. Do you jack off before or when you guys were dating, like before a girl would come over?
Why would you waste it? That's like eating before you go to dinner.
But then it's like,
Don't you last longer?
A little bit longer, it could be.
It depends on how long the nut between the nut was.
Yeah,
like
but
it was
you-
like if you didn't nut since like let's say it was Sunday, now it's Friday, and you didn't jack off since Sunday, and you do jack off Friday before, you're gonna last longer than you would if you wouldn't have.
All right, too much math. You lost me, but I'll take your word.
No, you don't want to jack off before your hookup because
Day of.
you want the day of because you want your load to be bigger.
Why do you want a bigger look? Why? You want it
I don't know.
Is it more
It
impressive?
just feels more like to
It's got like a graduated
It's
cylinder.
impressive to myself. I'm like, yeah,
it feels good for her when it's big.
yeah. It came. All that came out.
Like when the load is bigger, the orgasm is bigger too. Like
Yeah.
it feels like, because it's prolonged, you're like,
Yeah.
But you want that clarity.
You're
nut.
fucking reeling in a fish?
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Yeah, it's like not just about like the sex, it's about that clarity nut. You're like, am I just doing this because I'm super horny?
Horny? Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to time that because you don't want to be too clear. Where you're just like, this is only post clarity, not clarity. There's like maybe 45-minute, hour later clarity that's a little bit more clear.
Y'all are fucked up.
Are designed for failure.
No, that's good. That's good for you guys' point also.
No,
Because I've hit up
we give you
girls.
too much of a benefit, and then we're like, oh fuck, I forget.
he's
Really
stupid.
dumb.
Guys are really dumb, really
What
are.
goes through your mind when you're hooking up with a guy? Then, like, what kind of benefit?
He loves me.
Well, in what situation? Oh, like to make me want to have sex with him?
I mean, if that's our thought process going into a hookup.
We don't need clear. We're pretty clear.
You're already
Like
clear.
we're not.
Dude,
so-
I think that girls determine mainly when we're gonna get laid. Like they're already prepped.
True.
Like if you notice, like their legs are shaven, they're clean. Like they thought of this before
Yeah.
coming over.
Well, that's our clarity. Post clarity.
I mean,
You guys live in post nut clarity. We need to achieve it.
Our clarity is after. I think you guys have clarity before.
Yeah. Of course.
Cause like I've hit up girls where like they're gonna come over that night or like I plan it and then I jack off and then I'm like, oh no, like I don't want them to come over, and then I'll jack
He
off.
gives up. He's like, "Oh, you gonna come over? I gotta think clear." And then you come and you're like, "Fuck, I don't want you to come over no more."
If I still want them to come over,
That's just a real one.
that's love.
Oh, that's love.
That's what love means.
Interesting.
That shit's complicated.
It's very complicated. That's what you
Because that doesn't work for me. I'll still come and still hook up.
That's love.
It's not. Because it's the same even if it's a hookup.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm horny, man.
Has it changed for you since you've gotten older? Because you're almost 40.
Yes and no, but not for the same reasons, because it's right now feeling like it never happened. Because there was, I feel like when I was sexless in a relationship, that's when it killed my libido the most. But it was psychological.
Okay.
And now that I'm single,
It's right back up.
yeah, it's like it never happened. So that's what kind of freaked me out. Yeah. But when I was 23, I went through the same experience. And then it wasn't a relationship, it was just high stress. I was working graveyard for like months and I got extremely sick. And that was the lowest my libido was. I had ED. I was like, what the fuck? I'm old and my dick will never get hard.
At 23.
At 23, I thought
That's scary.
I was like, I'm
That's your
old.
prime, man.
I'm
for a
like,
lot of people.
Oh, is this what this means when you're aging? And then it was just obviously stress, never seeing the sun, never working out, just being completely like unhealthy and just all that shit, right? And then because I know that, I feel like ED and stuff at a later age is probably because more lifestyle than anything else.
Yeah, I think libido is like, if not 100%, like a lot of it is
Psychological?
It's all psychological. It's all like how healthy you are with your relationships, with your work life, all that stuff.
I'm not as desperate, but I'm still horny. I think that's the difference. When you get older, so the same things that used to turn you on because you never had it, I think you're more sensitive because when you're younger, you're like, when you see a girl bend over, it's like, oh my God, I gotta go jack off. When you're older, you still think, damn, but I got things to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
and then when you're
put a
young,
pin in that, but I got shit to do.
Like when I was in high school and then like I was talking to a girl, like trying to, I'd already just by talking to her, like she'd give me a hug, I'd get like a boner.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then so you'd like hide it and stuff, and then now
What's a good boner hug? Because there's
just
some
just talking to me, I was so
there's
like,
those limp like hugs that are like, don't get your germs on me hugs.
just touching
Oh, no,
and being
like-
close
They're
to
the ones
them,
that are like, ugh.
Have you ever hug a guy and their butt's sticking away from you?
they're just trying to
Boner
fuck you.
hug.
like if I could feel a girl's boob if it grazed my shoulder compared, like I
That
know
shit's
that's a
soft.
boob, and I wasn't even looking, like I could feel that was a boob.
When do you think that'll happen for you?
Huh?
When do you think that'll happen for you?
Huh?
When do you think that'll happen for you?
One day. I'm like figuratively thinking.
The idea of it just rock hard.
Yeah, super. But then now it's like I could be dancing.
Boobs
with
all
her or
over and
something.
you don't even
And then it's
care.
like, unless like I'm trying to, like I could, like, nothing will happen, you know.
I feel like it's like pre-version and post-version. So like, I don't know if it's quite an age thing, but if I probably was a virgin till now, my level of excitement with a woman would be like, oh my God, I touched her, right? Versus like, now you're just kind of like,
Because that's all speculation. They say it's like,
yeah, I could fuck later.
Wait.
But what about the girls really fucking hot? Like a girl.
It's completely different than what I'm used to, because I think it's a novelty thing more than it's like I'm getting old and tired. Because I still have the same motivation, but maybe I want something different.
You're becoming more like attuned to what you actually like sexually versus just like sex in general. Like it's just I just want to have sex. Now you're like,
that makes sense.
What actually turns you on? What do you like now that you're older? Maybe more like sexually confident. You're just kind of you've had some experiences. You're like, I don't like that. That doesn't turn me on. Or like, you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, sex. I'm horny. I'm gonna have it. But other things would be like, I'm super into this for whatever reason. That
I want to get punched in the face or like I want to get stabbed.
That's what you figured out. Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah, and I want to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Because back then, I wasn't trying to get a rim job. I was like, hand
God
jobs?
damn it, Joe.
Hand jobs are amazing. I was like, hand jobs? Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it all
But
day.
hand jobs don't even turn you on anymore.
The rim job does.
Hand jobs are cool. But now, yeah, I'm looking for that rim job.
So if a girl sticks her hand down her pants and she starts going to the back first, You're like, hey.
No!
That's a different type of rib job. That's a dunk, man.
Fingering your butt.
She's just she's warming it
But
up.
I was wondering, like, if Joe's guiding the hand the other way.
She's going this. He's like, no.
Detour.
Going down, and Joe's just like,
Listen, babe. I'm almost 40. You gotta mix it up. You gotta shuffle the deck.
Joe, like when you push the head. I don't want to say that rudely, but he just keeps going down further.
Right, it's like, ole.
His fucking legs.
and that's why you shave your asshole.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. That was another video.
Yeah, but
I wasn't bringing that up.
I think it's a novelty thing. Well, at least for me, where I'm like, oh, that doesn't fucking do it for me. It's like, remember when we went to the strip club in Vegas, right? And then the day after we went to Zoomanity and there was so many titties, but I was just like,
Desensitized.
I saw so many titties yesterday.
What's Zoomanity?
Zoomanity?
Another Cirque show.
Yeah.
So late, but they're like topless and stuff.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's a Cirque show. Yeah, there's like tiger ladies with boobies and shit.
That's one thing I didn't understand as a kid. I remember watching like a TV show, maybe like 90210 or something, and then they're talking about like lingerie or the way the girl was dressed, and then they're like, oh, leave it up to the imagination. And I think as like a junior high school kid, I'm like, fuck imagination, just get her naked.
Yeah, because you've been jerking off to your imagination this whole time.
Yeah.
Too much imagination.
You're like, no.
Oh, they're like, I like lingerie and actual clothes on a little bit more than just completely
Morph
naked.
that woman.
I'm like, now I understand
Fucking.
what he was talking about.
Did you guys have porn in high school?
I'm trying to
Like,
fuck Little Bo
video?
Beep and shit.
Peep.
Little Bo Beep.
There's two things I heard that I just went like this to. But it was actually Nadeem's. Did you have porn in high school?
Like porn video.
Yeah, wait. How old do you think we are?
Online porn.
We were looking at ankles, man. Like fucking ankle, like on parchment
The
paper.
booty mags.
Fucking, I think 5th grade is.
I mean, like the first internet porn experience for me was either you type in boobs. No, it was actually Spice Channel, scrambled porn.
Spice Channel.
Yeah, but it was that at around the same time as the internet came up. But the first porn thing I've ever had was scrambled softcore porn on the TV, where if you go to channel 97, that's what it was for my TV. It would be scrambled porn, and you'd watch it there for
think you
hours,
see a boob.
just waiting for a tit to like get through the scramble, and you're waiting for it. And that was my first experience with porn. The next was boobs.com, and then it was Kazaa or LimeWire, where you just
Download it.
Just the
I've
sketchiest
heard that
shit.
forever.
Yeah, and you're just like sitting there, be like, in 32 hours.
I can have a 5-minute video.
And it's like some fucking virus. You're like, God damn it! And you start all over. But we had video porn.
The
not,
youth
like,
of today
accessible now.
will never know the struggles of fucking closing your eyes and jacking off to scrambled porn.
Yeah.
Because you hear the fucking moaning, man.
You close your eyes, you'll miss the titty. That's why you miss the titty.
I know, that's true.
You gotta wait.
That's like going to like the video store and then there's the adult section and you
stare at it.
purposely like go to the edge where it's not the adult section. You just keep looking at this movie. What's this movie about? But you're really just trying to look past.
Yeah, and you save it for later. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. You're like, that's why you say fuck imagination. You're like, the hoops had to jump.
The saloon double doors, as if a kid can't just go down and look at all the fucking videos.
As if a kid just doesn't want to go through saloon double doors in general, regardless of what's on the other side. Like, oh, double doors? Let's go through those saloon doors. That's like guaranteeing.
The black curtains. So you just
Oh, you have black curtains?
yeah, like Blockbuster.
It was a mission to be a perv back then, though. Like, when you have to actually go to that section and do your thing, you have to boldly, do it.
I'm renting this today.
Yeah, you'd have to like figure out
see
your
it.
own alibi.
You see it.
Like, why am I back here?
You see what I'm renting.
You immediately get their genre of porn.
But yeah, plus also remember like what we look up now, it's like that escalation of porn is not a new thing necessarily. Like somebody who's been like renting porn videos that start out like, softcore porn, they're now like, I'm into some weird shit now, and they can't just like privately search it. You gotta go rent it.
Yeah.
It's like grown people wearing diapers.
You really gotta own it too.
My friend had a little corner store with a like a sexy room in the back. You could buy like the porn, right? And then people will ask boldly like, "Do you have the girls with the milk?"
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's like, "What?" You're like, like when they have the milk and they're pushing it into the face and all that.
Pregnant porn.
Like he's asking for specific fetishes and genres.
Saying what you would type into Google or type in a Pornhub to a human being.
Yeah.
Milk tits porn. And he's like, excuse me, what? And you're like, Go get it.
You heard me the first time.
I feel like that should be a thing now. So it limits on how much you do it, because you have to like
You have to meet a human being.
You have to really want
on
it.
Instagram to get allowed to do it or watch
Oh,
it.
that's tight.
Yeah,
Hilarious. Like you have to really like this shit because you gotta own it.
yeah. Because right now I feel like porn fucks people up, or like kids
Big
up.
time. Yeah. Big time. It's too accessible and it's
It's too good, man. Too fucking good.
too stimulating.
It's like crack, dude. It got way better. Back then, I mean, even the girls weren't that hot. You mean now it's like you have supermodels and like just regular ass girls. Like there was a porn star look back then. You know, you're like that's a porn star. But now it's like just someone you went to school with.
Yeah, who has a link in their bios as OnlyFans.
Someone who you literally went to school with, maybe.
Yeah.
That was my classmate.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good.
And it's
I know.
a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I know. I follow you. Yeah.